Now, Good Morning Northwest, the latest U.S. aviation scare. It comes after 2 deadly crashes in just a few days. What we know about each one this morning.
Many of us are waking up to snow here in the inland Northwest, and the next round is on its way. The timing coming up in your first alert forecast.
And Spokane cracks down on alcohol and drug paraphernalia sales in a downtown area. What some shop owners know about it, and is it even legal? You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. So glad you're with us. Natalie has the morning off. It is Monday, February 3rd. Allison Martinez is in for Mark, who also has the morning off. She has to look at our first alert forecast.
Good morning and happy Monday. A lot of that snow that we saw yesterday and overnight is continuing to stick around, especially, of course, on those sidewalks and untreated areas. So as you head out the door today, something to keep in mind. 4 things to know about your weather for this Monday. We have scattered snow to start us off. We have a cloudy and mostly dry day for the afternoon and majority of your Monday. We do have an alert in place for a wind chill event Tuesday and Wednesday, and some areas, including the Palouse, could see snow tomorrow. Now, this is your first alert weather alert day. This is for the North Idaho Panhandle tomorrow and Wednesday, especially in the morning hours. We could have sub-zero wind chill, so especially Bonner County will definitely want to be aware of this as we make our way throughout the rest of the week. Our highs for your Monday are right around freezing, 33 degrees in Spokane and 31 degrees in Coeur d'Alene, 23 in Sandpoint, 29 in Kellogg, and 35 degrees over in Pullman. Here's your 4-day forecast, and you can see we have some snowflakes here for Tuesday. Maybe later in the week, we'll break down our potential for snow and who could be impacted coming up.
This morning, another scare on a passenger plane in the U.S. A United flight was forced to abort takeoff due to an engine issue and fire. Hannah Joy is at the breaking now desk. Hannah, where was this headed?
Robin, this flight was leaving from Houston and headed to New York City. Here you can actually see flames bursting out the wing.
I could feel the plane going super fast, like we were about to take off, and all of a sudden it felt like it slammed back to the ground. Everyone started screaming and the plane felt like it was kind of fishtailing.
These are new photos just released. They show passengers coming down an emergency slide, then headed onto the runway. Right now, an FAA investigation is underway. Meanwhile, we have new details about a jet crash in Philadelphia that happened on Friday. Search crews found the jet's black box. We also know that a mother and her 11-year-old child who had been treated at Shriners Hospital, along with these 4 crew members, were killed and 22 others were injured. Then just last week, that crash in D.C. An airline jet collided into a military helicopter. This morning, 55 bodies have been recovered, and the families of the victims were able to visit the site yesterday. Today, crews will begin lifting pieces of the crash from the Potomac River. Authorities believe there was a conflicting altitude reading on the helicopter before the crash happened. As of now, this is still under investigation. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
All right, Hannah, thanks. The Spokane Valley police arrested a woman accused of stabbing a man in a domestic fight on Sunday afternoon. Happened around 1:30 near North Verkler Road and East Heroy Avenue. When police arrived, they found a man with stab wounds. He was taken to the hospital with possible life-threatening injuries. Investigators are still working to figure out what led to the stabbing. Police are investigating a car crash that killed a 45-year-old Post Falls man. According to Idaho State Police, the man was driving north on US 95 in Bonner County, just south of Coquilala, when he lost control of his truck. He swerved into the southbound lanes and crashed into a tree. He was not wearing a seatbelt and died at the scene. There is still no information about what caused the driver to lose control. If you have not started preparing your 2024 taxes, now is the time. Libraries throughout Spokane are offering free resources to help your filing go smoothly this year. All Spokane Public Library locations have free 1040 instruction pamphlets available. If you need in-person help, the Spokane County Library District is offering free tax filing assistance through AARP. To find more information or to make an appointment, just visit KXLY.com. It's 4 minutes after 6 o'clock, and Allison Martinez is back talking about a weather alert coming up for us, but not today.
Not today, tomorrow and Wednesday, but it's a little bit different than what we've been seeing the last couple of days, so we want to get it on your radar now. Sub-zero wind chill will tell you who's impacted and what you need to know coming up.
A world tourist dreamland is all shaken up. Coming up, where about 200 earthquakes have shut down schools and shops. And President Trump's tariffs on 3 of the country's largest trading partners go into effect tomorrow. Trump admits it could hurt your bank account in the short term. The story coming up after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. And want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. Where winning is just the beginning.
Gold Seal Plumbing is the only local company to offer the light ray pipelining system, which allows us to repair your pipes without digging any holes and can be done in less than a day. Our factory certified technicians use a high-speed chain cleaner that grinds away obstruction. Then our no dig system pushes the liner down the pipe, and within minutes, the liner is hardened, making a seamless and durable pipe that will last decades. To see the full video, go to goldsealplumbing.com/trenchless and call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
With a P1FCU Ascend checking account, you get more than great dividends. Imagine having an entire branch in your pocket. Who needs a checkbook when you have a digital wallet? The only thing I check these days are my dividends.
Earn 3.5% APY. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Simplify your life and start earning more with Ascend checking. Get yours today at p1fcu.org/ascend.
Looking for a new ride?
The George Gee Kia team has been helping people find theirs since 1983.
George Gee is built on exceeding your expectations, always offering you the lowest price and treating you like family.
That's right. We are locally owned and operated, and we're here to make sure your experience is exceptional.
Come meet our team at George Gee Kia Spokane. You will see the difference.
Come see us off I-90 in Liberty Lake or shop SpokaneKia.com.
Madam President, it's about the sale at Denver Mattress. Walk with me. We need to get the word out and fast. Early reports show the more you buy, the more you save. In English, that's $100 off every 1,000 you spend. And Tempur-Pedic, save up to $500 on select mattress sets and get a $300 gift. I'm still gonna need more, people.
Got 60 months no interest and free shipping.
Now we're talking. This is an all hands on deck scenario, people. The President's Day Super Sale on now at Denver Mattress.
Don Felder, formerly of the Eagles, one of the most innovative riff-generating songwriters of the modern rock era, will be live Thursday, March 6th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
It is 6:08, and here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. President Trump admits Americans will experience what he is calling short-term pain days before he imposes tariffs on the U.S.'s 3 largest trading partners, Canada, Mexico, and China. The president telling reporters over the weekend the tariffs are necessary to fight drug trafficking and curb immigration. Canada has announced retaliatory tariffs, while Mexico's also said it will respond. Economists believe the tariffs would apply to nearly half of U.S. imports and drive prices on goods even higher. President Trump plans to meet with leaders of both Canada and Mexico today. We will have an in-depth look at this story coming up in about 20 minutes. The impending tariffs have the stock market bracing for impact. The potential for a trade war saw stock futures down ahead of today's trading. The S&P 500 is off nearly 2%. The NASDAQ down 2.35%. New details are emerging about the tragic death of a 5-year-old at a medical facility in Michigan. He was killed when a hyperbaric chamber exploded. Hyperbaric chambers contain about 3 to 5 times the amount of oxygen in a normal room. A person breathing inside a chamber can increase the oxygen in their blood, aiding in their recovery. The investigation into the cause of the explosion is now in the hands of the state. The boy's mother, who was standing next to the chamber, was hurt in the explosion. Around 200 earthquakes shook the iconic Greek island of Santorini in recent days, prompting schools and businesses to temporarily close. The most powerful quake was 4.6 magnitude. Santorini is no stranger to earthquakes, sitting on several fault lines. The risk of tremors doesn't stop a reported 3.4 million people from visiting the island each year, far outnumbering Santorini's 20,000 or so residents.
It's Monday. Here's your 10-second takeaway. Today we have cold and cloudy conditions. Then later we have the potential for snow overnight and some gustier winds. Our high is 33 degrees.
A restaurant owner in Washington, D.C. is making sure first responders are fed while they work up close and around the clock to investigate the plane crash over the Potomac. The crash happened down the street from the restaurant Rasa. Now the owner is providing hundreds of meals to those still working to recover.
When we first saw the plane crash happen, it was just deeply tragic. And, the fact that they were just a few minutes from landing and, some of their families were already talking to some people on board is just, just incredibly sad.
The restaurant prepared 600 meals in less than 2 days. Good morning. Northwest time is 6:11. Dangerous algae is a continuous problem afflicting a local lake, making it not safe for humans or animals. Right after the break, how the surrounding community is trying to come up with a plan to clean it up. First, though, we take a live look at your Monday morning. Some of you have a little snow on the ground. Sounds like more's on the way. We'll see you after the break.
It's the President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out special purchases while they last, or score 60 months no interest. The President's Day Super Sale on now at Furniture Row.
Happy Take and Bake Tuesday! Every Tuesday at Papa Murphy's, you can get any large pizza for just $12.99, which makes Tuesday the best day to bring home all your favorites.
We might have too many favorites.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
And I can take real good care of you. See? Works perfectly for you, right?
At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Alice's birthday is coming up. We're in this comfy room in Triple Play Hotel so we can make plans without her hearing.
So we need a huge cake, a giant salad, and a good-sized mariachi band. Hold on a second. Does it seem a little dark in here for 2 p.m.?
Sorry, guys. Where I'm from, they didn't do birthdays. It's very exciting.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, a ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
When it comes to taking care of your car, trust the family-owned service department that puts you first. At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we don't just fix cars, we keep your family safe on the road. With no hidden fees or surprise charges, you'll always know exactly what you're paying for. And with us, you only pay a 6% tax on parts, never on labor. Come to Coeur d'Alene Honda, where quality service meets honest pricing every time. Call us to schedule an appointment today.
It's time for our President's Day sale, and we've decided it's the perfect time to sign an executive order.
By the authority vested in us as Kerners, we are officially lowering the prices on everything in the store.
Prices will be lowered on all living room sets.
On all dining and bedroom sets.
Lazy Boy will always be at guaranteed lowest prices.
If you want to save on quality furniture, come on into Kerner Furniture during our President's Day sale.
That's an order.
Kerner Furniture, nice store, low prices.
It's the President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out special purchases while they last, or score 60 months no interest. The President's Day Super Sale on now at Furniture Row.
4 News Now is brought to you by Bigfoot Mechanical. Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Good morning. It's now 6:14. For decades, Fernan Lake has been plagued by dangerous levels of algae and phosphorus. These algae blooms can produce toxins that cause a wide array of health issues in humans and wildlife. But there is hope that the lake will see much safer days ahead. Hunter Bertram explains new proposals to clean up the lake.
Here at Fernan Lake, east of Coeur d'Alene, you can see today it's covered in ice and snow, typical for midwinter. However, by the end of summer, this lake is typically covered in green algae.
And it's the dirtiest lake around.
Dustin Stetson, an avid fisherman who lives nearby.
I would hate to have, my son at a young age not to be able to go to the lake and be fearful that he's going to get sick from touching the water.
Fernan Lake has excess phosphorus that pops up in the summertime, and it's a very critical nutrient for algae growth. When you have too much of it in a system, the toxic cyanobacteria that cause these blooms that you hear about, they like that excess phosphorus.
Algae blooms can cause toxins that lead to various health problems for both humans and wildlife. However, there is optimism for the future, as Fernan Lake Village has taken action. In 2023, they enlisted Eutrofix to develop a cleanup plan for the 400-acre lake. On Friday, the company unveiled their proposed solutions.
One of the key levers we have to improve a lake is to manage that phosphorus.
Ryan Van Gotham is the lead for the lake's management project. He tells me there's a few approaches, both short-term fixes and long.
And so what we can do is actually permanently bind up that phosphorus so it's not releasable and not impacting the water quality. So working on some things in the lake, but then also reducing how much phosphorus comes into the lake long term.
That can mean managing the watershed, how rain and snow drain into the lake. But this is an expensive process, which leaves one major speed bump in the way of cleanup. How will they fund it?
They need to start going after funding and requesting dollars to be able to be put towards management.
Van Gotham does note this can take time for the city to do. If you'd like to read more about these proposals, head to KXLY.com. In Fernan Lake Village, Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
Here is a live look across the street from us. This is the parking lot over there by the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. In the foreground, it's a little bit white out there, and sounds like more of that stuff is coming our way. Here's Allison Martinez.
Yes, we have a little bit of a break during the day here today, but later tonight we'll see the return of snow throughout the inland northwest. And of course, it looks beautiful out there right now, but it's definitely something to be mindful of as you head out the door and start your morning commute. Today we have a high of 33 degrees. It will be mostly cloudy during the day, and we'll have winds around 5 to 8 miles per hour. Then tonight we'll cool down to 19 degrees, and we'll see the return of light rain or snow. Our winds will also start to pick up overnight, leaving things a little bit chilly tomorrow morning. We'll touch more on that in a bit. Here's our wind chill. So 7:10 a.m. today. We're not seeing it quite as impactful. 13 degrees in Spokane. Over in North Idaho, that's where we're really seeing the majority of this. So 1 degree in Coeur d'Alene, -7 in Sandpoint, and -11 in Bonners Ferry. So something to keep in mind as you're getting dressed for the day. This is going to feel next level compared to the cooler temperatures that we saw over the last couple of days or just earlier throughout this winter season in general. Tomorrow morning, here's what we're expecting. 20 degrees in Spokane, 6 in Coeur d'Alene, 0 in Sandpoint, 2 in Bonners Ferry. And as we take a wider look around the inland northwest, 18 degrees in Pullman tomorrow, 7:30 a.m., 17 in Ritzville, and 23 degrees over in Grand Coulee. Another thing we're tracking this week is the potential for wet weather. We have a chance of this pretty much every day, but as you can see, Tuesday and Friday are looking to be our best chances right now across every day this week. We're looking at about a 30% chance of measurable precipitation or less. In Spokane for tomorrow, it could mean less than ½ of an inch here in the Spokane area, but something we're keeping an eye on as we get closer and closer. Here's your forecast radar so you can see how this is all going to play out in terms of timing. So Tuesday, early tomorrow morning, 2 a.m., you can see this is when our first system could potentially move in, really covering the majority of North Idaho and extreme eastern Washington. Then we'll see things start to lift and move south, and then we could see more of that later on Tuesday. And now it is Monday, which means it is time for our pet of the week.
Companions Animal Center was proud to be able to help the overcrowded shelters in the Los Angeles area by receiving a transport of dogs just days prior to Northern Lakes firefighters returning from assisting with the fires in California. We paid a quick visit to Northern Lakes to introduce some of the animals who traveled that same distance to find a forever home here in North Idaho.
I'm Tyler. I'm an engineer with Northern Lakes Fire Department.
I have Ono here, and she is 7 years old. She will be ready for adoption. She's coming from the LA area. We just all got back from the Palisades fire in that same area, and she's looking for a good home.
Hi, my name is Brad Bowen. I'm a battalion chief with Northern Lakes Fire. We just got back from the fires in California, and Noah has also come up and is looking for a great place to be adopted. He is 10 years old.
Hi, I'm Nick. I work for Northern Lakes Fire. I'm a fireman here. I've worked here for 3 years. And today I have Charlotte, who just got back from Los Angeles and is looking for a wonderful home in North Idaho. She's full of energy and needs somewhere to run around and hang out and be loved.
My name is Eric Sorensen. I'm captain with Northern Lakes Fire District here in Hayden, and I have Avery. She's 8 years old. She has cataracts. Good to have these puppies up here from down there, and hopefully going to be adopting soon. She'll be available at some point here in the near future.
When the pups are ready to be adopted, they will appear on our website at companionsanimalcenter.org, and you can always stop by to see the many animals who are currently available for adoption.
Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:21. Gonzaga falls in yet another close game over the weekend. Coming up, what went wrong for the Zags? Plus, Sydney Berger breaks down some of the close game losses. That's next in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
5,000 years of Chinese music and dance in one night. This is the best ever. My heart was touched tonight.
Our kids are 6 and 8 years old, and they enjoyed it and would like to come back to see it again.
Tickets at genuine.com.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
Lather, rinse, repeat. It never feels like enough. It's not your products, it's your water. Culligan water softeners prevent damaging hard water buildup, revitalizing your hair and skin. Upgrade your routine with Culligan.
BECU was happy to award the People Helping People Award to Feast World Kitchen.
The mission of Feast World Kitchen is to elevate and empower former refugees and immigrants. We use international food as the platform for people to build skills and share their culture with Spokane.
You don't even have to travel to a different country. You just come here, experience the food.
BECU is just really proud to partner with Feast World Kitchen as they further the mission in Spokane.
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bath Fitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
The future's uncertain, but you're more likely to get a high-paying gig if you're armed with college or career training after high school. WA Grant makes that education affordable or even free. See if you qualify at wagrant.org.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Sydney Berger. We're looking at Gonzaga's game against St. Mary's over the weekend. The Gales are undefeated in WCC play, so it was a great opportunity for Gonzaga to earn a Quad 1 win. Now, close games haven't exactly been the Zags' strong suit, so when it came down to the final possession, yet again, it felt like we'd just seen this all before. And it felt like that because we actually have seen this before. The Zags have dropped several Quad 1 and Quad 2 games either in overtime or in the final minutes of the game. Their progress, though, came in the second half when their defense looked a lot sharper compared to the first half, but surprisingly, the offense had an off day. The Zags shot only 18% from the three-point line, and with the final score as 62-58, Gonzaga was held to their lowest points scored all season. Graham Ike led scorers with 24 points. And other than that, just Ryan Nemhard scored in the double figures, of course, clocking 12 assists as well. Now, here's Gonzaga's Quad 1 record broken down. Obviously, those Quad 1 wins being the best wins that you can get. The 2 in green, the wins. Baylor and San Diego State were in the beginning of the season, and then all those losses, either lost in overtime or lost by less than 6 points. Half those teams were ranked at the time the Zags played them as well, so depending on how you look at things, it's either a good sign Gonzaga can hang on to those great teams, or not great that they haven't been able to close it out. Up next, they're back at home this Thursday facing LMU. That game tips off at 6 o'clock in the Kennel. In studio, Sydney Berger, 4 News Now Sports.
Your time is now 6:26. Spokane City Council will vote on 2 new ordinances that could affect downtown businesses today. We will tell you about the potential impact and why the city can't legally enforce them coming up. And as we go to a break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7 o'clock.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's legal showdown.
Come on. What are you doing?
The It Ends With Us co-star's attorneys scheduled to appear in a Manhattan courtroom in just hours for the first hearing of the dueling lawsuits that have rocked Hollywood.
I thought we were friends. We are friends.
Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds attempting to have Baldoni's $400 million defamation countersuit thrown out after the A-list actress accused her co-star of sexual harassment and inappropriate conduct during the filming of their movie and trying to destroy her reputation.
You want a divorce?
Allegations Baldoni has vehemently denied. In his defense, Baldoni launching a new website over the weekend. And coming up at 7 a.m., more on the contentious case. With your GMA First Look, I'm Ariel Reshev, ABC News, New York.
No more gross cough syrup.
We all want you to feel better.
I want extra TV time or I'll walk.
How about this?
Introducing the only kid soft chew for medicated cough relief. New Mucinex Children's Mighty Chews are mighty clever.
Febreze. Hi, I use Febreze Fade Defy Plug.
And I use this.
Febreze has a microchip to control scent release so it smells first day fresh for 50 days.
50 days?
And its refill reminder light means I'll never miss a day of freshness. Febreze Plug.
Special K. For all the special reasons you move. Like being an absolute boss.
Mike had a heart attack a year ago, but he's still living in the red with a very high risk of another attack. With his risk factors, his recommended LDL-C level should be below 55. Are you at risk? Learn how to get a free LDL-C test at attackheartdisease.com.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
More Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source.
I'm really grateful to be a first-generation student from my family. The ES scholarship was definitely a game changer.
I never knew how easy it was to start a scholarship. Whatever you can give every year. That's how I sold it to my family. We talked a lot, waiting for somebody else to do it. And so we finally decided, no, we're not going to wait. We're going to do it. Graduating from college, it was not even a dream. That's what Eastern has done. We have to continue that. We have to help this precious institution that changed so many lives.
North Idaho Urology, in partnership with Cancer Care Northwest, we specialize in advanced prostate cancer care.
I'm Dr. Aaron Wagner. I'm a radiation oncologist with Cancer Care Northwest. We have quite a few different treatment options for prostate cancer, ranging anywhere from standard radiation and IMRT approaches to SBRT to brachytherapy, a full spectrum of different prostate cancer treatments. We very much try to individualize their treatment plan for them.
At Findlay Downtown Toyota, we're kicking off 2025 with a bang. Giving you the biggest value for your trade-in we've ever offered to get you behind the wheel of a new Tundra or sporty Tacoma truck. And if you want to upgrade to a new RAV4 or maybe a more reliable pre-owned vehicle, we're delaying all payments for 3 months. Plus again, $2,025 over Kelley Blue Book value for your trade-in. So you can start the new year off right with a new Toyota from Findlay.
From 4 News Now, This is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now Story Tracker starts this half hour with stories people are talking about all over this morning. Beyonce is the talk of the Grammy Awards. Her genre-blending smash Cowboy Carter has won the Grammy Award for Album of the Year, the first win in the category for the superstar performer. Until Sunday, the Recording Academy had consistently overlooked Beyonce for the top honor, with the singer losing 4 times for her albums Renaissance, Lemonade, Beyonce, and I Am Sasha Fierce. With 99 career Grammy nominations, Beyonce holds the record as the most nominated artist in the history of the Recording Academy. One of the most stunning trades in NBA history over the weekend, the Dallas Mavericks dealing their superstar, Luka Doncic, to the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis. Other players and picks changed hands. It took a third team to make it work. But it's the midseason exchange of one all-NBA player for another that makes this trade unprecedented. Doncic is currently out with a calf injury, while Davis has been resting an abdominal strain. So it's not clear when we will see them in action for their new teams for the first time. Stock markets are slumping around the world today as President Donald Trump slapped tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. This is a live look at the Dow this morning already, as you can see. About a 500-point drop. We'll be keeping our eye on this. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance. Natalie Grant has one more morning off. Welcome to your Monday, February 3rd. Allison Martinez is in for Mark Peterson, who also has the morning off. Hopefully they're all snuggled up because it is cold out there.
Yes, snuggled up is definitely the right way to go about this morning. It's chilly out there. It looks like a winter wonderland for the most part. And because of that, definitely encouraging everyone to take their time as they head out this morning, especially up north near Bonner County. Could be seeing some more difficult road conditions over there. 4 things to know about your weather for today. We've got those lingering snow showers throughout this morning. Will be mostly cloudy and dry for today, and we have an alert in place, not for today but for tomorrow, because we have a pattern change. We're expecting wind chill, making things especially chilly for your Tuesday and Wednesday morning, and we have the potential for snow for many areas, including the Palouse. This here is how the rest of your Monday will shape up, so we'll barely be just right at freezing midday, 30 degrees, plenty of cloudy conditions, 27 degrees in the afternoon, and then we'll cool down to 21 this evening. And you can see those winds are really going to pick up as we approach the overnight hours, making things especially chilly overnight and tomorrow morning.
Allison, thanks. This morning, President Donald Trump, who campaigned on a promise to lower prices, is now likely to cost Americans more in the grocery aisle, at car dealerships and electronic stores, even at the pump. The president is imposing sweeping tariffs as high as 25% from Canada and Mexico. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, what are economists saying about the start of this trade war?
Robin, economists say the tariffs could cost American households an extra $1,500 per year.
We may have short-term a little pain, and people understand that. But long-term, the United States has been ripped off by virtually every country in the world.
In the coming weeks, you can expect prices at grocery stores to go up. That includes 47% of all imported vegetables from Mexico and Canada, plus 91% of avocados and 87% of tomatoes.
You campaigned on this wallet, but your tariffs will have more money come out of this wallet for so many goods and services.
Trump calls the trade with Mexico, Canada, and China a one-way street. The president is blaming them for the flow of undocumented migrants and illegal drugs in the U.S. In retaliation, the president of Mexico has ordered tariffs of their own, along with the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. He says Canada will issue 25% tariffs on American goods. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Well, this morning we are learning more about what's being called a hostile takeover of the government agency USAID. The man behind it, Elon Musk, is also facing scrutiny since the Treasury Department gave his government efficiency team access to the massive federal payment system. ABC's Christian Cordero has our latest.
Overnight, sources confirming that Elon Musk has been given access to the U.S. Treasury Department's vast payment system. The move essentially puts the government's multi-trillion-dollar checkbook in the hands of the world's richest man, and his message about wasteful government spending has been clear.
Your money is being wasted, and the Department of Government Efficiency is going to fix that.
How much do you think we can rip out?
I think we can do at least $2 trillion.
The official who oversaw the federal payment system has been placed on administrative leave after he resisted giving Musk and Doge officials access to the system, which contains sensitive information about millions of Americans who receive Social Security, tax refunds, and other government payments. While Musk's team has access, it has not yet gained operational control of the system, and no government payments have been blocked. That could trigger a legal battle since the money is approved by Congress. Musk has also said he wants to get rid of the penny, noting that the 1-cent coin costs nearly 3 cents to produce.
Elon's doing a good job. He's a big cost cutter.
This weekend, Musk also taking aim at the U.S. Agency for International Development, or USAID, which is in charge of dispensing tens of billions of dollars in foreign aid. Musk writing USAID is a criminal organization. Time for it to die.
To be clear, in shutting down which we're in the process of doing, shutting down USAID.
About 100 staffers were placed on leave after the agency refused to give Musk's team access to classified material. The team was eventually given that access. The Trump administration has already faced legal hurdles while pushing to gain more control of government spending. Just last week, Trump's executive action freezing federal grants and loans was blocked by the courts. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Today, City Council will vote on 2 proposed ordinances which would limit the sale of drug paraphernalia and alcohol in the downtown area. But the city cannot legally enforce this, and many businesses don't even know about the ordinances. The first establishes an alcohol impact area after midnight, enabling a ban on the sale of single-serve alcohol containers like tall boys or plastic bottle shots. The second establishes a community health impact area, which would ban the sale of drug paraphernalia like glass pipes and foil unless the vendor provides Narcan for free. During the first reading of the ordinance, several community members spoke about how this could address the change needed in our community.
I applaud the attention the city is giving this community impact ordinance trying to address the addiction problem in the downtown core. Thank you for the pivot. I don't like making businesses pay additional fees, but I understand the logic that if you sell paraphernalia, you should also supply mitigation. I can see the logic.
These ordinances are voluntary. The city will try them for 6 months and present the findings to the Washington State Liquor and Cannabis Board, which will determine if the ordinances can become permanent. This is not the first time the city tried these types of things. To read more about the city's history with such ordinances and the relating data, look for this story on KXLY.com. Good morning, Northwest time. It is now just about 6:38. Again, Mark is off. Allison Martinez filling in at the weather wall, and we have some wet weather that you're talking about.
We do have some wet weather. Pretty much every day this week, we have the potential for some sort of precipitation. We're breaking down our best chances and what you can expect along with it coming up.
And it's time to start making plans to treat your sweetie for Valentine's Day. What people are expected to spend their money on and how much of it, that's coming up.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Did you know that Washington's Working Families Tax Credit could put up to $1,200 back in your pocket? If you're part of a low to moderate income household, you could be eligible for a refund designed to help you cover essentials like groceries, gas, or bills. The best part? Applying is free and easy. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov to see if you qualify. Don't miss out. Apply now and make sure you get the refund you deserve. That's workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. I can take real good care of you. See? All taken care of. Works perfectly for you, right?
It's important that you are taken care of properly. At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
At Findlay Downtown Toyota, we're kicking off 2025 with a bang. Giving you the biggest value for your trade-in we've ever offered to get you behind the wheel of a new Tundra or sporty Tacoma truck. And if you want to upgrade to a new RAV4 or maybe a more reliable pre-owned vehicle, we're delaying all payments for 3 months. Plus again, $2,025 over Kelly Blue Book value for your trade-in. So you can start the new year off right with a new Toyota from Findlay.
Your home is more than a place, it's a feeling, a reflection of who you are. And at the Tin Roof, we believe furniture should do more than fill a room. It should inspire it. From timeless dining tables to sofas you can sink into and decor that tells your story, every piece is thoughtfully curated to make your space feel effortlessly you. Because it's not just furniture, it's where memories are made, where comfort lives, and where life happens. It's more than furniture, it's a feeling.
It's the Hard Knock Life for us. One of the most popular musicals of all time is back. See Annie, Broadway's favorite orphan, live on stage in an all-new production, hailed by the Chicago Tribune as one of the best family musicals ever written. Annie is back to spread hope for all the hard knocks life throws your way. So clear away those sorrows and get your tickets to Annie today.
February 28th through March 2nd at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets on sale now at BroadwaySpokane.com.
It's now 6:41. People are expected to shell out some big bucks this Valentine's Day. According to the National Retail Federation, shoppers plan to spend an average of nearly $189. That's up by about $3 over last year. Consumers are expected to spend a record $27.5 billion. As for gifts, the most popular category this year is candy, followed by flowers, greeting cards, and an evening out.
It's Monday. Here is your 10-second takeaway. Today we will be cloudy and cold. We have the potential for snow overnight and some winds to really pick up. We have a high of 33 degrees in Spokane.
Firefighters in Airway Heights will soon be riding around in a brand new fire engine. This shiny new model arrived from South Dakota Friday. It'll replace the department's current fire engine, which is 23 years old. Over the next month, firefighters will work to outfit the rig with all the essential tools and hoses needed for the job. Once it's ready to get rolling, the city says it'll host a ceremony open to the public, so you can see it for yourself. It's now 6:42. We'll be back with Allison's full forecast right after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
When you get injured in a car accident, you're going to have to fight with a big insurance company
who make huge profits by paying out small settlements.
That's when you call Russell and Hill.
Call 800-LAW-0842. It's the Hard Knock Life. Broadway's favorite orphan is back to spread hope for all the hard knocks life throws your way. Don't miss Annie in an all-new production for the whole family, and just when we need it the most.
Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
It's time for our President's Day sale, and we've decided it's the perfect time to sign an executive order.
By the authority vested in us as Kerners, we are officially lowering the prices on everything in the store.
Prices will be lowered on all living room sets.
On all dining and bedroom sets.
Lazy Boy will always be at guaranteed lowest prices.
If you want to save on quality furniture, come on into Kerner Furniture during our President's Day sale.
That's an order.
Kerner Furniture, nice store, low prices.
4 News Now and STCU are recognizing volunteers who make a difference in our community. Today we honor Kat Gilmore. She's the founder of the Literacy Project of North Idaho.
Kat helps adults gain access to literacy skills, unlocking opportunities and changing the trajectory of their lives.
We tutor for 2 hours once a week, and within 2 hours you just notice something just kind of clicked and you're like, we're going, and here we go.
Kat tutors, organizes fundraisers, and writes grants for the Literacy Project. Thanks to STCU for helping make sure volunteers count.
Winter can take a toll on your heating system, but regular maintenance keeps it running smoothly and saves you money on utilities. At Bill's Heating and AC, we're proud to offer comprehensive maintenance for just $59. And with 24/7 service, you can rest easy knowing we're always here when you need us without breaking the bank. So don't wait for a costly breakdown. Protect your home this season by calling Bill's Heating and AC and schedule your $59 maintenance today.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it?
Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
If you've been in a wreck with a big truck,
You can bet the trucking company has a lot of lawyers working for them
that's when you call Russell & Hill.
to make sure you get all the money you deserve.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
It is now 7:15. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. There is a new way to use artificial intelligence. OpenAI is out with a tool called Deep Research and claims it can help people research complex topics on the internet. The company admits that some kinks still need worked out, like how it can weed out rumors and misinformation. But the company says it has the ability to sift through several types of sources to create a research report that could take a human hours to compile. An asteroid is heading for Earth and could hit the planet in less than 8 years. The space agencies are keeping a close eye on the space rock, which has a 1.2% chance of hitting our planet on December 22nd, 2032. That does give it a nearly 99% chance of missing. The asteroid is between 40 and 100 meters wide and about the size of a small building. An expert says an object of that size could produce blast damage as far as 30 miles from the impact site. Future observations of the asteroid will help scientists determine the likelihood of an impact. It's been a tiring stretch of work and dedication by first responders in Southern California dealing with the devastating wildfires this month. So a local theme park wants to give them a break. Universal Studios Hollywood will give free park admission to qualifying first responders until April 10th. In a statement to The Hollywood Reporter, the park's general manager calls the efforts of firefighters, police, and other responders nothing short of extraordinary. There's a new top dog at the box office. The animated adventure Dog Man, starring the voice of Pete Davidson as a canine cop, ran off with an estimated $36 million. This marks the third straight #1 debut for a DreamWorks animated film, following on the heels of Kung Fu Panda 4 and the Oscar-nominated The Wild Robot.
There's a shadow up here. Get ready for 6 more weeks of winter this year.
The forecast from Pennsylvania says we are due for 6 more weeks of winter. But if it's more of this mild weather Spokane's been having, bring it on. So it's been mild. That's about to change. Here's a live look this morning of your Monday. Some snow out there on the roads. Allison, yeah, this is changing.
Yeah, this is changing very quickly. I know this whole time I've been saying, bring on the snow. I want it, and it is certainly here, and it's here to stay for the next couple of days. Today, we have a high of 33 degrees. A lot of that snow that you saw come into the picture yesterday will just really start to stick around today. We're not adding anything new for the first part of the day. We have mostly cloudy skies and winds at around 5 to 8 miles per hour. Tonight will cool down to 16 degrees, and then we have the potential for the return of light rain or snow. We'll also see our winds start to increase overnight, which will make things a little bit chilly or a lot of bit chilly tomorrow. This is a look at our wind chill. So right now, 7:10 a.m. or looking to the future around 7 this morning, 13 degrees is what it will feel like in Spokane. 1 degree in Coeur d'Alene. Over in Sandpoint, -7, -11 in Bonners Ferry, and we're in the single digits in a lot of other areas like Kellogg and over near Grand Coulee, Omak 1. So this is going to be a trend for the next couple of days. Some chilly conditions to start us off, something you'll want to dress for sure. And tomorrow morning, as we said, very similar here. We have temperatures in the single digits, 6 degrees in Coeur d'Alene, 0 in Sandpoint, and 2 degrees over in Bonners Ferry. Now, along with that wind chill, we do have the potential for wet weather, and you can see we have a chance pretty much every day this week. Tuesday and Friday seem to be our leaders here for the most confidence. This is something we'll keep an eye on, and you can download that First Alert Weather app to get even more of a detailed look at our snow chances as we get a little bit closer. But in the meantime, let's take a look at how this will play out overnight. overnight. So Tuesday around 2 a.m., so super early tomorrow morning, you can see this is when our first system starts to enter the picture, pretty widespread there. And then we'll see this really start to return late tomorrow, so around 11 p.m. And a lot of this will be in the southern Idaho panhandle, and then we'll have a little bit more of a break with some dry weather. These are the totals that we could be seeing, so around 2 to 4 inches. The most we're expecting in areas like Craigmont, St. Mary's, Kellogg. Over in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, we're anticipating less than an inch, could even be seeing less than half of an inch in Spokane. Same goes for Pullman in areas like Lewiston, a little bit more down south, 48 inches over in Rangeville. Here's your planning forecast, and you can see we've got quite a dip down for our temperatures for tomorrow, dipping down to 22 degrees. We have that potential for wet weather. Wednesday could be seeing some more sunshine, 24, 27 for Thursday. And then by the weekend, Saturday, that's when we could be a little bit closer to freezing, but overall cooler daytime highs. And those morning temperatures, I'm just trying to ignore the 9 degrees and the 11 over there. I can't look at it. It's chilly starts for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to ignore once it's actually here. It's like a slap in the face.
Yes.
All right, Allison, thank you very much. It is now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint is coming up next. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Monday. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Grins and Giggles Family Dentistry.
Magical moments. Snowy adventures. Warming up. Making memories. A winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
4 News Now and STCU are proud to continue highlighting volunteers who go above and beyond with their efforts. STCU Volunteers Count is a project that awards groups and individuals who take volunteering to the next level, donating personal time and financial support to local nonprofits. The winning volunteers will be awarded a grant courtesy of STCU to help further their efforts, and then we'll tell their story. If you know of a local volunteer who deserves recognition, nominate them at KXLY.com.
Here at Coeur d'Alene Honda, we're more than just a car dealership. We're family. For the past 53 years, we've been proudly serving our community.
We offer the best vehicles with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
From coast to coast, we've got you covered.
Whether you're looking for an affordable used car, we're looking to upgrade to a new Honda. We're here to make the process simple and stress-free.
It's not just about selling cars.
We give back to local charities and support our community.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Look at this one under-eye bag. It's gone.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it this Valentine's Day for only $14.95. Visit plexidermtrial.com.
Comfort and peace. When a loved one is in need of end-of-life care, it's more than care. It's warmth and dignity in the face of advanced illness. Courage binds us all. The courage in facing a terminal illness together. Our care team have dedicated their lives to alleviating pain, discomfort, and providing licensed around-the-clock medical attention. We are Hospice of North Idaho, and we are honored to care for your loved one.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:53, time to get ready to take on your Monday with the morning sprint. Allison Martinez tracking cold and a cloudy day ahead. But first, Hannah Joy in studio with details on a United flight that was forced to abort takeoff due to an engine issue.
That's right, Robin. This flight was leaving from Houston and headed to New York City. Meanwhile, we have new details about a jet crash in Philadelphia that happened on Friday. Search crews found the jet's black box. We also know that at least 6 people are dead and 22 others were injured. Then just last week, that crash in D.C., an airline jet collided into a military helicopter. This morning, 55 bodies have been recovered, and this crash is still under investigation. For updates, tune in to Good Morning America.
Trump admits Americans will experience what he is calling short-term pain a day before he imposes tariffs on the U.S.'s 3 largest trading partners, Canada, Mexico, and China. Canada had announced retaliatory tariffs, while Mexico has also said it'll respond. The president plans to meet with leaders of both Canada and Mexico today. And the impending tariffs have the stock market bracing for impact. The potential for a trade war saw stock futures down ahead of today's trading. And the S&P 500 off nearly 2%. We saw just at opening bell, it was down 500 points. The stock market slumping around the world today as President Trump slapped tariffs on Canada, China, and Mexico. Here is a live look. I mentioned it. It's already down actually more than 600 points, as you see right there.
Today we have another cold and cloudy day, but tomorrow we'll see a pattern shift. We have a first alert weather alert day. This is for tomorrow and Wednesday for the North Idaho Panhandle. We could see sub-zero wind chill. So let's give you a better picture. Even today, -7 in Sandpoint and -11 in Bonners Ferry. Over the next couple of days during the mornings, temperatures that feel in the single digits and in the negatives will be common here, especially in that section of North Idaho.
Firefighters in Airway Heights will soon be riding around in a brand new fire engine. This shiny new model arrived from South Dakota Friday. It will replace the department's current fire engine, which is 23 years old. Over the next month, firefighters will work to outfit the rig with all the essential tools and hoses needed for the job. Once it's ready to get rolling, the city says it'll host a ceremony that'll be open to the public. Spokane Valley Police arrested a woman accused of stabbing a man in a domestic fight Sunday afternoon. Happened around 1:30 near North Verkler Road and East Heroy Avenue. When police arrived, they found a man with stab wounds. He was taken to the hospital with possible life-threatening injuries. Investigators are still working to figure out what led to the stabbing. Today, City Council will vote on 2 proposed ordinances which would limit the sale of drug paraphernalia and alcohol in the downtown area. The first ordinance establishes an alcohol impact area after midnight, enabling a ban on the sale of single-serve alcohol containers. The second establishes a community health impact area, which would ban the sale of drug paraphernalia like glass pipes and foil unless the vendor provides Narcan for free. Both of these ordinances are voluntary. The city will try them for 6 months and determine if the ordinances can become permanent. To read more about this Spokane's history with these types of ordinances, find this story on KXLY.com. Police are investigating a car crash that killed a 45-year-old Post Falls man. According to Idaho State Police, the man was driving north on US 95 in Bonner County, just south of Cocolala, when he lost control of his truck. He swerved into the southbound lanes and crashed into a tree. He was not wearing a seatbelt and died at the scene. There's still no information about what caused him to lose control. If you have not started preparing your 2024 taxes, now is the time. Libraries throughout Spokane are offering free resources to help your filing go smoothly this year. All Spokane Public Library locations have free 1040 instruction pamphlets available. If you need in-person help, the Spokane County Library District is offering free tax filing assistance through AARP. You can find more information or make an appointment on KXLY.com. We'll be back with a final check of weather right after this.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
Welcome to Parker Toyota, the Toyota Truck Center of the Northwest. Our inventory has never been better with a huge selection from stock to fully customized trucks.
And now you can choose between a gas or hybrid powertrain.
So whether you're looking for great MPGs or a 12,000-pound towing capacity, we have the truck for you.
Check out the all-new Toyota Tacoma and Tundra at your locally owned Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
We're on with what's new this morning.
What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Get what's new now.
And next at 5 and 6 a.m.
Right here.
And right here at 7A.
Because we're on all morning long. Good Morning Northwest and GMA.
Today we have a cold and cloudy day, though it could be slippery out there in some spots as a result of yesterday's snow. Then tomorrow begins a trend of some of our coldest temperatures of the season so far, potentially 22 degrees for Tuesday, 9 degrees Wednesday morning, and we could be seeing some wind chill in the single digits or sub-zero over the next couple of days. Wednesday 24, Thursday 27, Friday could be our next chance for some more wet weather, and then we'll be near freezing for the weekend.
Allison, thanks so much, and thank you for tuning in this morning to get your week started, your month started. We'll see you throughout GMA. It starts right now.